Did the Beatles ever write a bad song? I don't know.
No.
Maybe The Long and Winding Road. That was, I didn't really care for that one too. Nah, I'm just razzing Paul.
Everybody knows.
Like he would care that I'm razzing.
Why don't we do it in the road?
That's a great song.
That's a John song.
So as I look out, I see some faces that I recognize, 'cause I've seen a few of you cats before.
Lizard Lounge.
Lizard, that's right. This song is for you guys. For those that every now and again I go to a show and I see people and I'm like, wow, I've seen you before. Thanks for coming back. I swear I recognize your face. Haunting, familiar yet I can't seem to place it. I cannot find the candle of thought to light your name. Lifetimes are catching up with me. All these changes taking place. I wish I'd seen the place where no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts, they'll fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they'll fade away. I swear I recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints are slowly erasing. You wouldn't recall, for I'm not right for my guitar when you're stuck up on the shelf. I change by not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's what no one wants to see. And I just wanna scream, hello. My God, it's been so long. I dreamed you'd return, but now here you are, and here I am. Hearts and thoughts, they'll fade. Hearts and thoughts, they'll fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they'll fade all away. Hearts and thoughts, they'll fade away. Thank you very much. Does anyone have the time? My phone's not working tonight. 7:42. I'm gonna play one more track for you to take a little break, and then we'll come back and do it all again, man. I wrote a record. How do I say this the best way? I'll just come right out and say it. Okay. I'm working in Wichita long before I ever had the courage to go out and do anything for myself. Working at Quick Trip of all places. Horrible job. Just horrible. I'm out in the parking lot one night. I literally get down on my hands and knees and I say, God, I can't do this anymore, man. Like, I am tired of this life. This is not what I want for myself. I need something to get me through this. And I'm sweeping up the parking lot that night, and what do I find? I find this giant bag of pot. And I say, well, the Lord doth provide. All kidding aside, I'm not advocating or anything like that. I'm simply saying that at that time in my life, I decided to make it a lifestyle choice and
Smoke weed.
and smoke it like it was going out of style. 6 months later, I'm living on the West Coast, and I'm going after my heart and what I want to do with my life. So I write this record. It's called The Great Awakening. the whole record's about this experience of really just waking up and realizing that only thing really that matters in this life is doing your best to love other people the best that you can.
Oh yeah, well done.
And I find it funny, I was watching some presidential debates, not that I make a habit of that. I see Ron Paul, it doesn't matter if you're for him or against him, I see him and he's asked, what's your foreign policy? And he says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And the whole room laughed him off the stage. I said, what kind of place do we live in where the golden rule is to be something silly or to be, not the best policy on earth? Anyway, I write this whole record called The Great Awakening, and it's about that experience for me, waking up to realize that I am you and you are me. This song is called Enemy. It was nominated for the Best Americana Song of the Year by the 21st Los Angeles Music Awards. And it goes like this. In case you, of course I'll botch it, right?
That's why we know it's live.
We'll do the intro again. I played this song like 5 million times. If you don't know where you're going, well, you probably shouldn't lead. I showed you what you're sowing, you just stare in disbelief. The future is so certain and the past was meant to be. The present's sorely lacking any sense of clarity, and now you wish you hadn't pissed all over me. Shake a fist and you insist on fighting me, but I'm not your enemy. No, I'm not your enemy. You've got me down on my knees, 'cause I'm not your enemy. In case you didn't know this, there's a point to suffering. It's to bring you to a knowledge of all the things that you could be. And you think you have regret now, man, just wait and see. You want my understanding, but you don't have none for me. And now I'm pissed, you resist the remedy. You shake a fist and you insist on fighting me, but I'm not your enemy. No, I'm not your enemy. You've got me down on my knees, and I'm not your enemy. Thank you very much. And thanks for not making fun of me for botching it. It does happen from time to time. Hey, I want to do a real quick commercial break. I'm a musician. This is how I make my living. I made it, my parents say, well, it just means unemployed. And I say, oh, contraire. I'm providing culture to the world. That's what I'm doing. I do go around from town to town a lot here in Kansas and a lot abroad, and I try to make music for people and bring people up. I've written 4 records, but these 2 are the ones that I'm most stoked about because the first 2 were awful. And someday when you hear them, you'll be like, yeah, they're pretty bad. This is the newest one. It's called Strange Caravan. It's a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. It's my masterpiece. This is called The Great Awakening. It was done with a band called Soup back in California. Soup is no longer together for a plethora of reasons. Both good records. If you want to help me in a way that won't cost you a dime, if you pick up one of these cards that are sitting on the table, it's got my website on it. On the home page, my Facebook page is right there on the home page. You click on it, you like the page, bam, done, right? I know that sounds trivial or silly, but in this day and age, that's what Facebook matters a lot to industry professionals. So, I would appreciate it greatly. Huh? Well, thank you very much. There is a card, it's got my website because no one knows how to spell my name. But that's how you spell my name. I know how, so I put it on this card. The records and all that there are for sale. There's a page right there in front of them that tells you how much everything is. You're on your honor. I know you'll be honest with me. And furthermore, I am playing solely for tips tonight. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, please feel free to throw some money in. I'll get a jar and we'll make it that much easier. I'm gonna take a little break. Please stick around. A whole nother set that's gonna be completely different. So, thank you.